Look, I know this is a video, but I just want you to close your eyes for a second. Do the opposite of what I just did in the opening. Are your eyes closed? Now, I want you to think of an indie RPG. One that breaks the fourth wall and blurs the line between the game's world and reality. One that features themes of morality, friendship, and the consequences of your own actions on others. One that's full of vast lands to explore, boasting a cast of goofy but lovable characters to meet and befriend along the way. Alright, you can open your eyes now. Did you think of Undertale? Well, don't think that anymore, because we're not talking about that game today. What I was actually describing is a little indie game called OneShot. Well, okay, OneShot isn't exactly little, but it definitely feels like it should be bigger than it is, doesn't it? I mean, like I just showed you, it has a pretty similar description to Undertale, and we all know how big that game is. So what's the deal? These two games get compared all the time. Why didn't OneShot shoot to the heights of Undertale? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. And I guess we only have one shot to figure it out too. I'm gonna play the game now. Before I do though, I should put a disclaimer. This game thrives off of a blind experience, so if you feel like you want to play it yourself first, then come back to this video after you're done. This video won't even come close to showing everything this game has to offer, and it really is a unique experience that I think everyone should at least give a shot. A one-shot. The game begins with you waking up in a dark bedroom. Except it's not you, because you're you, and this person right here, that isn't you. This here is Niko, your companion for the rest of your adventure. And despite looking entirely like a cat, Niko is a human. If you say so, man. Now you may be thinking, well, we aren't Niko, but at least we're in Niko's bedroom, right? Wrong! Niko knows about as much as we do about where we are, and it's up to us to figure out what's even happening here. All we have to work with right now is a computer with a 4-digit password and a glowing TV remote. And the dusty books. Can't forget about those. Niko, what have you gotten yourself into? Don't you know not to wake up in a random location you know nothing about? Okay, so you see what happened there was, I'm not gonna lie, Niko, if we can't even get out of this room, I don't know how we're gonna be able to do the rest of this game. If you couldn't tell by now, OneShot is a big brain game, so I hope you got your thinking cap on because we're only just getting started. Well, it must be my lucky day, because there's a light right there. That wouldn't happen to be the exact code we're looking for now, would it? All too easy. Oh. Well, I have a video to finish, so throughout the game, Niko will interact with various computers strewn about the land. Strangely enough though, these computers never actually talk to Niko. They talk to you. You're right there. They talk to you. Well, actually, they talk to whoever's playing the game, so they talk to me. Me right there. This is the main selling point of the game. In the same way that a YouTuber would address their audience, the game itself addresses the player. How cool and unique is that? And I think the game does a really good job at conveying this idea, as you'll come to find out. This time around though, the computer explains how the world is past saving, even going as far to say that this place was never worth saving. That's mean. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Just sit around all day? Since we're not just gonna sit around all day, our mission in this game is to send Niko back to where they came from. Oh, and guess what? You only have one shot. Who's that? I've never heard of a... They must have the wrong guy. With our computer meeting over, we're finally allowed to leave the bedroom. Wait, we're not talking about that game. Dang. This is how I felt posting my first few YouTube videos. Don't worry, Niko. I understand. Oh, I can make it lit. Don't you worry. Oh, here we go. Now we're lit. What? Niko? You were supposed to drink that. Wait, is Niko a child? Alright, well, now we got a key. Let's key it up. That's not a keyhole, okay. Is this game scary? Oh, wait. No, it's not scary. It's a light bulb, guys. False alarm. With the light bulb in hand, Niko uses it to finally escape the mysterious house. And end up in a worse looking place. That is one big piece of tape. Well, I guess we're here now. It's not all bad though, Niko. I mean, we got this sparkly pool. That's nice. And we got what's left of a robot. This isn't good. Hey man. Be that way then. Oh, no way. It's a broken off section of railing. I've been looking all over for that. Now that Niko's arrived in what they call the Barrens, you might be wondering, what are we supposed to do now? A lot of games will tell you exactly what your mission is or where your next objective is located. But here, you're on your own. But isn't that exciting? It's like we're setting sail for adventure. Where shall we fly to first? How about to this guy? You know, finally. It's about time we had someone actually speak to us. Or speak to Niko, I guess, because we already had someone speak to us. Prophet Bot here's background consists of Prophet and Bot. And if you were looking for answers about anything really, Prophet Bot's your guy. Or girl. Or they, them, I don't know, they're a robot. You pick. Prophet Bot explains to Niko that a while ago, the world's sun went out, and as a result, left everyone in the dark about what to do next. Literally. Thankfully, the prophecy that Prophet Bot adheres to has it all covered. Let me know if it sounds familiar. One day, a messiah with glowing eyes will wake up in an unfamiliar, dark location and carry the new sun all the way to the top of the world's tallest tower to restore life to the land once again. So did you think of Undertale? You know, Niko's got a point. Prophet Bot's answer to this is that the messages are actually intended for the god of this world. That's right. In this game, you are God. And if you hit that subscribe button, you might even become super God. I don't know. Look, Niko, I don't know who you're talking to, but my name is BubberTubber. Nice. All right, Niko, now that we've been fully acquainted, it's time to get this show on the road. Use the metal rod on the light bulb. Oh, we'll see about that. I'd say it's like a medium one. How about this? Is that gonna work? No? Okay. What about the light bulb? No? Perfect. All right, check this out, Niko. We're actually gonna put the sun in here. Well, you're no fun. I guess this metal rod will have to do instead. A safe, huh? All the way out here. By itself. On a cliff. I'm onto you, game. I don't know the code yet, but just know. I'm onto you. Hello? Anyone else here? Oh, hey, anyone else? You're here. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever you say, man. Silver, the head engineer here, explains to us that we're probably not gonna be able to save the world, even if we put the sun back. Well, don't tell me that. I've already tried to break this thing like 3 times. Now I don't have to feel bad about it? All right, well, we got some more background on the world, but it's still not really clear what we're supposed to do. Silver, you got anything else? Niko, no, we're not. We need help. Niko, we don't know what to do. Good lord. Oh yeah? Well, what if you touch this? Niko's a smart kid. Well, smart the second time anyways. What do we have in here? A camera? We can work with that. Now how about we use the screwdriver on the camera? Yes. And now how about we put the lens in the broken battery? Oh, our genius is showing right now. Well, we have a battery for the machine now, but we gotta find a way to power it. What to do? Oh yeah, we have the largest power source in the universe in our hands. That should do the trick. Here you go, sir. Now we're in business. And look at him go! Oh, hang on. This computer's on now too? Oh, good lord. The computer explains that in order to progress, we'd need an access code that no longer exists in the world. I like how no is already highlighted, like the game thinks I'm some idiot or something. I don't know what this means. If you're really smart like I am, the computer explains that the code we're looking for resides in a document. A document that goes beyond the game and into real life? This is where things start to get really interesting. Throughout the game, you'll have to go into your own computer's files to look for clues that Niko can't get to in their world. Remember that safe with the 6-digit code we found earlier? The only way to know what the correct code is to find it spelled out to us in the documents folder. Isn't that crazy? I feel like some super secret agent now. What if I say no? Okay, whoa. I'll turn this game off right now. You know, I thought we were having a fun little adventure here. I didn't need all this sass. And you couldn't even get my name right. 462077. Look, Niko, we can sit here and point fingers all day, okay? Don't even worry about it. Just take your gas mask and your weird-looking book and let's hit the road. Look, Niko, we can sit here and point fingers all day. With the gas mask, though, we're finally able to access the upper part of the Barrens. Let's go! Riveting. Wait, we only needed the gas mask for one screen? You could've just held your breath, Niko. Why do we even have to do all that? I think one of these things is a bit more important than the other, I'm not gonna lie. Hey Niko, do a robot voice. I didn't do anything. You know, this is fun and all, Niko, but I feel like we're just wasting time. Aren't we supposed to be like saving the world or something? I'm the one in control? You're right, man. I'm just wasting time. Hey, look who it is! We did fix the generator. You're welcome. One ticket across the ocean, please. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, we have a sponge and some water. Let's try to clean them off. Niko, I know, I have the water right here. What do you mean you can't combine those? A sponge and water? That's where they go! As it turns out, this game's not playing fair. The bottle of pond water is entirely useless. A fake item meant to confuse you. What you really need to do is fill it up with smoke and then inject it with the pond water so that you can get the bottle of acid. I'm not gonna go too hard on this though, because there's literally a note that tells you about the rust preventing properties of the gas, and then another note that directly explains how to make the acid solution. So I guess I'm just a moron. Alright, robot, you're gonna be as clean as a whistle after this. One ticket across the ocean, please. Yo, are you serious? It's never enough for you, is it? Thankfully though, all we gotta do is talk to Silver, who gives us this sick amber necklace that will remind the robot of his programming. Thanks, Silver. Alright, Niko, now let's hit the road so we can... Oh no. You know, maybe this isn't so bad after all. I know we're in a time crunch and the world will end if we don't put the sun down, but this right here, I can rock with this. In addition to absolutely destroying us in chess, Silver mentions the fact that she is a tamed robot, while most other robots are not. And as far as what taming is, find out next episode, I guess, because Silver doesn't do a good job of explaining it. And she doesn't do a good job at selling us on our mission either. Like, this is now the second time you've told us that putting the sun back won't do anything. Are you sure you want us to put the sun back? With the chess match coming to an end, so too does Niko's time in the Barrens. Let's go, Niko. On to greener pastures. What? A nap? It's like the third time I've tried getting on this stupid boat. Here, take a nap, fine. The game just closed. Unbelievable. Every time you're about to progress to a new location, Niko will ask to take one of these naps. And every time they do, the game will close. God, Steam activity notifications must hate to see OneShot. Every time you do reopen the game though, you're greeted with a fun dream sequence of Niko back home. Look at Niko go! It's like a little reward for being part of the game. And I like this feature a lot. Oh, I'm still here. Are you guys still here? Hello? In addition to the dream sequences, you also get to have a fun little heart-to-heart with Niko, where you can answer questions like, do you live underground? You know, Niko, your world sounds a whole lot like my world. But you have no idea where Earth is, so I guess not. But we're not so different, you and I. Oh, I definitely stay up and use computers. I should probably go to bed more often. Okay, now can we finally go on this boat adventure? Oh my god, just go! Dump everything out and go. Wow. Look at us go. It's times like this when you really gotta sit back and say, man, the world really is my oyster. That was the first thing that came to my mind, okay? Just go with it. The next stop on our world tour is the Glen, where there's fireflies galore and we get to meet these bird people who love to fish. Sweet! The Glen also gives us a much needed palette swap.
That thing's green! Green!
There's gonna be something in these jars, just you wait. Pokemon trash cans taught me that. I'll check every single one if I have to. Sure, that sounds great. Niko, are you serious? Hey, aren't you gonna get dizzy? So you are. Check out this rebel over here. Putting the entrance on the side of the house. Can I not enter? I guess not. One of these sheep will have an item for me. Just you wait. I don't think I'm gonna check the sheep anymore. Hey man, need some help? You know, you make a great point. I'm not bringing the sun around that sheep again. But can't you just hold the sun for me for a second? I guess I'll come back later. Make you an offer, huh? You want the sun?
Ah! Grab it, man! Grab it! Hurry! Hurry!
Who, me? No, but I've seen a big girl. This here is Calamus, and he explains to us that his little sister Alula has been missing for the last 3 days. I have a sneaking suspicion that it's gonna be up to us to find her. Right, Niko? Oh, well, there he goes. Hey, big man, what's up? Oh, you betcha. Wait, all I gotta do is sign my name and I'll move on to the next area? That's so easy. Let me just borrow a pen real quick. Of course. Well, I guess if we can't go to the next area yet, then we can at least continue exploring. What's in here? Oh, good lord. This time around, the computer explains that the info we need to progress has fallen to the most easily accessible place on the... Well, if you'd let me finish. Sure enough, all you have to do is look at your desktop and ta-da! A donut. Now, if I was a donut, where would I be? Hello? Is someone there? Yo, you okay? I don't think she's okay. This is Maze, the forest spirit, and she's not doing so hot. But what we can do is lend her the sun to make her just a little bit warmer. In doing so, several areas that were previously blocked off by vines are now open to us because we just did a good thing. All right, man, my hands are free now. Let's wrangle some sheep. This is the life. All right, what do you got for me, man? Wait, the rams? Hey, man, want this wool? You don't do a good job of selling your products, do you? I'll take it. Well, I guess this is a dead end. Time to head back and... Wait a minute. Ta-da! A donut. Just go like this, and like this, and... Aha! A donut. And a bird girl. All right, bird girl. Time to go reunite with bird boy. Wait, I can just fast travel. Reunite the two bird siblings and they'll invite you back to their place. For a party! I hope there's wings! Wait. Oh, well, I guess we gotta go another way. Niko, take notes. I mean, I did say I wanted wings. Wait a minute. A feather? And a bottle of... I don't know what it is? Sounds like we got a real pen situation on our hands. Is that disrespectful though? Calamus said it was a family heirloom. Oh well, here you go, big man. Oh, oops. Man, I suck at being a messiah. Oh, Maze, I need the sun back. Did you have fun with... Oh. Wait, the sun's off. Ah, you had me there for a minute, game. Well, Maze might be gone, but at least she gave me her seed. Is it nap time already? Good thing there's all these beds lying around the place for Niko to catch some Z's. Back at the cornfield. Wait, Niko, where are you going? I guess we'll never know. Now, big man, I'm only gonna sign this if you give me the music after. You know which one I'm talking about. There we go. The squares, man. The squares. They're coming. Okay, I didn't know they'd be coming so soon. Get out of here, Niko. Wow. The big city. If we can make it here, Niko, we can make it anywhere. Check it out. Big Man Part 3. All right, I'll be going now. What? Off limits? But I'm the Messiah. Wouldn't that make me automatically on limits? Oh, you just want to see the seed? Sure, man, I got it right here. What is this, my ID? But now you're giving me chores? I like the blue and green versions of you a lot more. I hope you know that. Here you go, seed. Now grow. There's no dirt in this pot? You couldn't even spare some dirt, Big Man Part 3? Alright, anyways, let's get back to what we're supposed to be. Oh, what is it now? Can I help you? Looks like an elevator to me. Good one, Niko. That's what I said. Mr. Lamplighter here explains to us that the only elevator down to the surface is broken and needs a new button entirely in order for it to maybe work again. Well, as we've seen in both Blue World and Green World, Niko here is equipped to handle any challenge. So now that he's in Red World, I'm sure it won't be any different. Let's go make a button. Are you aware that your head is a clock? Oh goodness, you already know what time it is. Yo, what is your problem? The computer task in the refuge involves taking a file it gives you and exposing it to the void. Whoa. In real life terms, this just means dragging it off the screen. That's still pretty cool though. In a couple of years, you and me are gonna rule this city, Niko. I mean save this city. And we're gonna do that in less than a couple years, hopefully. I don't wanna know how long this video would be if it took a couple years to do that. Throughout the game, Niko will ask various questions about your own world. A lot of them actually have to do with where you live though, which, why do you wanna know about that, Niko? Man, this building is really big. How long does this go for? Let's just speed this up. Okay, never mind, I'm leaving. Whoa, man, I don't want any problems. I'll be a goody two-shoes, I swear. All right, Niko, now let's sleep in their bed. No, you're right. Thank you so much for that. Hey, check out this penguin plushie. That's pretty cool, right, Niko?
Hello.
That's not pretty cool, actually. You should ride on it. Nice. You have dirt on your actual head, so if you don't have dirt to give me, then we're gonna have some problems. I might take it out of your head myself. Niko, you have such a weird sense of morality. You don't want to sleep in someone else's bed, but you're more than willing to steal someone's fridge magnets? What if those magnets were someone's prized possession?
Another terrible day at work. If I have to go through another awful shift like that, I'm gonna explode. Well, it's not all bad. I might not have anything going for me in life, but at least I can come home and marvel at my awesome fridge magnets.
Hey, sorry. I needed these for some reason. Thanks. Just add the dirt here. There we go. Add the water. All right. That should be a new plant girl in no time. It better be. Now, we've been walking around doing a lot of random nonsense. And what are all these random items?
I'm not seeing anything there.
Yeah, looks like a lot of junk.
Shouldn't we be trying to fix the elevator button? Well, what if I told you that that was exactly what was happening? I know. If we take the prize magnets and combine them with a coffee tin we found in a cafe earlier, we can make ourselves our very own button. Here goes nothing. You tried. Thanks. All is not lost though, as all we gotta do is tape it up real nice, and the elevator is working once again. And by working, I mean, it's not working at all. I lied. The elevator needs just one more thing to start working again. And I know just the code that we're looking for. No need to thank me, Mr. Lamplighter. All in a day's work. And with this section of the game done, it's time for Niko's favorite pastime. Closing the game. I mean, dreaming about his past. That's what he does. And look, he's getting pancakes from his mama. Oh, this is so wholesome. Yeah. Too bad she's dead. And here he goes with the questions again. What do you want next, Niko? My mom's maiden name? How about the street I grew up on? I do like pancakes though, you got me on that one. I do have neighbors. Oh, hang on, let me check. Can I have some food?
No.
You can say that again. You know, Niko's lack of urgency as the literal messiah of this world never ceases to amaze me. What? Now I have to engage in small talk with this guy? No thanks. Words to live by, truly. I should get this framed somewhere. Put it above my fireplace. I don't even have one of those. That's probably not important, guys, right? I'm right. Does that mean this was important now? Dang it, I was wrong. Well, I only got one shot, so I guess you're out of luck. And there goes Niko, stealing from people's houses again. I only told you to interact with the lenses, I didn't tell you to take them. Don't put this on me. I don't think so. Alright. Can I talk to someone useful, please? Ready for me to blow your mind? I mean, I guess so. What? That did blow my mind. And now I'm playing Simon Says? Oh, oops. I didn't know there was a limit. I was just messing around. Ah, the library. A place of quiet and calm. Wouldn't you agree, sir? What? Hello. Can I speak to someone important now? That sounds great. Thank you. Is George there? What? That's crazy. What the heck? Oh, she's here? Well, can I just go see her then? All right, here we go. Finally, I get to talk to someone. Wait, I need a library card? Well, then give me one. Oh no. Alright, check this out, guys. I got a new strategy. We take the water pill and we give it to Maze. Hang on, I gotta check my thumbs. I think they're turning green. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna solve this puzzle. Just you wait. This is one of the only puzzles in the game that's solvable without any outside clues or items, which you think would be nice, but actually ends up being the exact opposite of that. Since I thought there was something else I had to find or use to discover the correct sequence of lights, I ended up just walking around aimlessly for like 20 minutes. But nope, this puzzle is just trial and error. Thanks a lot, buddy. Our reward for the light puzzle is getting to talk to... Silver? No, that can't be Silver. This is Dr. Silver. Or Kip, that works too. Yeah, that would have been real helpful, wouldn't it? Kip gives us her library card, but explains that in order to use it properly, we need to somehow bypass the face recognition software tied to the cards. If only there was some way to replace the picture on Kip's ID. I don't think so. Well, I was thinking the same thing, so... An astute observation, Niko. Let's go ask. If we show Kip the amber that Silver gave us, we learn that Kip was actually Silver's creator, who wanted to create a robot that thought and acted like a real person. I think she did a pretty good job at that, actually. Except for the part about her going rogue. We don't have to mention that part. Hello, sir. I'm ready for picture day. It's never that simple, is it? Since we already have the 4 lenses needed to repair the camera, all we have to do is talk to these vendors along the street to get context clues as to where each lens goes. Just put on your thinking cap and voila! God, you know this is a big brain game when I'm actually writing notes about the puzzles. What am I, a nerd? Say cheese, Niko! Wow, what a great picture. Ha! Fell for the oldest trick in the book, I see. King Dice? Alright, the brilliant George. What gems of knowledge can you bestow upon me in my quest? Genius. Okay, genius, can you read this? Well, that's fine. I was gonna take a nap anyways. See you later! Another dream sequence. You know, these are always so fun and happy and wholesome and... Good thing that's just a dream, am I right? That'd never happen in real life. Alright, George, lay it on me. Greetings, BubberTubber. If you can finally read this, that means you are near the tower. How do they know that? The rest of the note explains that in addition to the sun, we'll also need 3 pieces of the previous sun in order to ascend the tower. I think that would have been helpful to know at the beginning of the game, actually. Whatever, at least George gives us this glowing dye. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute. La-dee-da, Niko. Looks like we got everything we need to save this world. Also, can we talk about how the 3rd item given to us by George is essentially her face? You're a little weird, George, you know that? Alright, Niko, no more messing around. It's time to... Yo, this game. You know, I don't really have anything to say here. This is just a nice scene. Thanks, game. Alright, well... I'm here. What am I supposed to do now? The journal was talking about a window. I got it! The window of the game! It's the perfect crime! I said the window of the game, not the video! Access Steam features from the overlay while... It looks like nothing, actually. Hello? Is this thing on?
It's disgusting, bro.
Oh, my TV's mudded.
Muddy.
You might be on your own, kid. Except I'm still gonna control your every movement. Don't worry about that. Oh my god. The game is lying. Niko, don't listen to him. Run, Niko, run far away. Oh, I guess I can't do anything about this, so... You shut your mouth. Guys, I I think I'm gonna return to the world. If you open up the game again, you'll just be treated to the same screen that you left on. But if you give a quick look into the old program files, you can actually find this Black Clover application here. Open that and check it out. Niko's back in action. Me? The video's not done. The entity in the computer tries their best to be menacing and puts Niko in this endless maze. Thankfully for Niko though, the Black Clover application from earlier has turned into a guide for the maze itself. Just line up the clover and the paper will tell Niko where to go. This is a fantastic game mechanic, and I've never seen anything like it in a game before or even after this one. So that's pretty cool. Oh, don't worry game, I know all about making donuts in the ground. Get through all the nonsense and Niko will reunite with the light bulb. And with you! Or with me. I'm playing this time around. I don't see why not. Oh, great. Now we gotta do the game all over again? Yay, I win! After admitting defeat, the entity then goes on to not admit defeat. It explains that if we really go through with this saving the world business, then Niko, well, Niko's done for. If we save this world, we doom Niko to a cold and lonely death atop the tower. We've been lied to this whole game. How could they? And now that we know the real stakes, all that's left to do is make a choice. Yeah, man. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. Like, home is right there. It's just waiting for you to come back. That's what it's doing. Who, me? Oh, yeah. You know, I've never been better, Mr. Krabs. I mean, Niko. Well, Niko, here we are. Do we put back the sun and give the citizens of this world hope of salvation? Or do we break it and let Niko, our good pal and friend since the beginning, have their happy ending? You know, that is an excellent point. Niko, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, we got happy music, I think. That must mean we chose right. Go ahead, Niko. Wait, what are you doing? Niko? What the hell was that? Now don't show me the world dying. That's mean. Oh. Is that it? I mean, the credits rolled, so that's, I mean, that's gotta be it. Well, I want you to take a look at the progress bar down here. See how much of it's turned red? It's not over. Yeah, so despite this game being called OneShot, you actually get two. I know, how could they? Again. But who's gonna complain about getting more of this game? As you might expect, OneShot actually has a true ending called the solstice ending, where both the world and Niko can be saved simultaneously. Thank goodness. So what are we sitting around here for? Let's jump back in. It doesn't even take 5 seconds in this new playthrough to see where it diverges from the first when we wake up in the bedroom again. Niko already knows who we are, and unlike the first time around, which only broke the 4th wall when the computer got involved, we're already being directed to the program files on our first puzzle. Like, look, even the computer itself is catching on to the fact that we're not supposed to be here again. While you do have to replay parts of the game, the solstice ending really does a lot to switch up your experience so that it doesn't feel repetitive. It does feel weird though, stepping back into this world knowing that you've seen everything already, with everyone else acting like this is your first time here. I guess it is just a game after all, am I right, Niko? I take back the part I said about seeing everything already. Throughout the various areas of the world in the solstice ending, Niko will experience flashes of silhouetted characters that act as clues telling Niko where to go next. We actually saw one of these in our first playthrough, but now we see more of them, so that's fun. And you know what else is fun? These silhouettes give Niko superpowers. Every time Niko has a vision, the strange journal they carry with them glows and reveals a new page that changes the way we perceive the world as we know it. Like, check this out. You see this minecart here? Boom. Now the minecart is real life. Well, we can't just spawn a minecart out of thin air and not use it. Let's go. I'm just playing the game. Game, leave me alone. Silver, are you still there? Okay, you're still there. Hey man, I think I saw your silhouette a couple minutes ago. This is ProfitBot. Not to be confused with ProfitBot from earlier. Once we restore his memory by solving a puzzle, we find out that this version of ProfitBot was the original tamed version of the one we found in the beginning. And what that guy's profiting? That's a bunch of nonsense and baloney. Yo, this guy's good.
Hey, BubberTubber?
Hello. Can I help you? Also, who are you?
That's neither here nor there. I was just gonna let you know that the solstice ending is like really complicated and expansive, and it's gonna be pretty hard to make a lot of the jokes while you're explaining it, and you're probably gonna end up sounding like a huge nerd. That's it.
Okay.
Honestly, why did you even cover this game? It's way out of your depth, and you're just gonna end up sounding like—
I thought you said that was it. To save you the trouble of ProfitBot's admittedly long-winded and complicated explanation, I'll summarize it for you in a neat little package. I'll even wrap it up with a nice little bow on top. By deleting the original save file and reopening the game, we've bypassed what's called the one-shot restriction and allowed Niko to come back and get the true, real ending. What we did at the end of the game, that was fake. Everything is fake, actually, except for Niko and ProfitBot, and 2 other people we're gonna meet later, but we're not there yet. The entire world, besides the 4 people I listed, is a simulation of the original world that died a long time ago, aptly named the World Machine. So what appears to us, the player, as just another computer game, is actually a carefully crafted universe created by a mad scientist to preserve the world that was dying around him. And by playing this game, we've reactivated the simulation and inadvertently trapped Niko here forever. Well, at least I tried. But how do we bring Niko back home? Well, it's simple, really. You just have to save the world. But like, for real this time. Remember those weird square thingies that kept popping up? If we can find a way to stop those from forming, then we're good to go. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm confused. Let's just get out of here. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to be in here. Oh, she's good? Perfect. Well, because I'm lit, and you're just text on the screen. What? Hey, stop that. Get this text off the screen. You know, you're really not helping me out here, game. It's okay, we got our secret second tunnel. You don't even know about that one, do you, game? What the? Can someone do some power scaling on Silver? She's holding up the entire cave with her hands right now. And there she goes. Well, at least I still got... And there he goes. With all of our friends dead, all we're left with is our minecart and some guy named Cedric to look for in the Glen. Man. Alright, we're here. Niko, you really gotta stop being so down on yourself. Look, we're getting the real ending right now. It's gonna be a lot harder to do that now. Yeah, I can't help you with that. Maze, are you still here? Oh, you're still here, all right. This time around though, Maze doesn't even want the sun, even if we try to give it to her. That's sad. Again. Hey guys, are you sad too? Yeah, everyone's sad. Not to worry though, as our dearest friends, Calamus and Alula, who we just met, are here to give us a new route to the refuge. But not before we do this real quick. Give me a second. Alright, now we're good to go. Summon boat. Can I only summon methods of transportation with this book? Wow. Look at us go. In all seriousness, these little cutscene images are some of my favorite parts of the whole game. Like, aren't these just a delight? Yeah. While Calamus and Alula go pay their respects to their dearly departed, we run into this guy. Is it Cedric? It's Cedric! Cedric explains that him, ProfitBot, or Prototype as he calls him, and some third person we have yet to meet are all vital pieces in opening some big door in the tower that we'll need to open for the true ending. Thank goodness Prototype is a robot, or else Yeah, that wouldn't be possible. Thankfully for us though, that's exactly what Prototype is. And Cedric will be able to restore him to being fully operational with the hard drive Prototype gave us. Phew! Before we can get to the refuge and restore Prototype though, we have to restore Cedric's flying machine that crash landed in the glen before we got here. More chores for us, I guess. Isn't that great? With the music box we get from the trader and the generator we get from the research station, Cedric is able to fix the flying machine and we're able to head on over to the city. Oh, and Maze dies again. That's like a guarantee in this universe. Wait, what's this? Cedric's talking about the creation of this world and the world that existed before at length and in great detail? Well, I already did that at short and in little detail, so we can just skip over this. Look, we're flying! Man, Niko's really conquering every mode of transportation, huh? Boats, minecarts, planes. What's next? A spaceship? There's no spaceship. I really built that up for nothing. Oh, great. What's Cedric gonna do now? I guess he's gonna do that. It looks like the refuge is suffering the same square-like fate though, as Mr. Lamplighter here says that everyone is evacuated and is looking to seek shelter in the library. Well, at least we know how to fix the elevator. We'll just put the button back and it'll be good to... Can I have anything in this playthrough? Well, seeing as that was the only elevator to get down, we're gonna have to really put our heads together to figure this out. Cedric, you didn't have another parachute with you? Just one for you?
Hello.
Goodbye. Well, if we're looking for an elevator, then look no further, because this vault door with the largest countdown ever, well, it's gonna give us exactly that. Just type in the password you find in the documents folder and be on your way. There's also these 4 portals in the vault, but we'll come back to that later. You tried your best, Niko. Here, you're tall. Why don't you give it a try? Nice. Oh no, he's gonna die too, isn't he? I thought so. Well, at least we're safe in the library. Oh, Cedric's dead too? That's just so good. Look guys, if you want to see all this sad dialogue and backstory, you're just gonna have to play the game. Like, they talk for a long time. I can't really make jokes about this. Like, what am I gonna say? Haha, Niko, you're sad. But wait, BubberTubber, wasn't there someone else we had to meet at the refuge? What about that third person from the old world Cedric was talking about? What's her name? Remember that fox we saw for like 2 seconds in the first playthrough? Well, it's her. Everyone remembers and loves her, don't we?
And kind of go in here at the bottom.
Don't you mean our one shot? What are we gonna do, jump off? The end. No, of course not. We're just gonna talk some more. Thank goodness. Rue here explains to us that the world machine was never meant to gain a mind of its own, and now that it has, it thinks it's putting Niko in danger by bringing them into the world, and is now literally tearing itself apart square by square because it's gone against its one goal of protecting Niko from harm. Why don't we just tell it that there's gonna be a happy ending? Problem solved. Problem not solved, I guess. Oh, see guys? They weren't dead after all. They just don't walk very fast. Now that the gang is all here, there's just one thing left to do in this room. By messing around with our documents folder again, we're able to transport the 3 of them from these small boxes down here to the big box up here. Once all of them have moved, we're in.
Nice place you got here.
Alright, well, off we go again. Niko, you're on TV. In the World Machine, we get to walk through hallways chronicling our entire journey up to this point. And when we finally get to the end, we have to confront the true evil mastermind behind it all. What? Niko? Oh, never mind. You're fine, Niko. This is, of course, the World Machine, and honestly, it's more sad than evil. See guys, it just wanted to protect Niko the whole time by killing everyone that they ever meet. Okay, sorry, that's not fair. What really happened was that all the stuff we've been doing in the Solstice ending, all the good we've been doing, the World Machine saw that one part where Niko was upset. And that's it. How great. Because of that though, the real ending is gone. Or so we think. With the power of, friendship and trust in one another, Niko's able to battle through the squares and make his way to the lost ending. And by battle, I mean literally just walk right through them. And this is what we've been afraid of this whole time? Oh, hey! Oh, wow. Even though this is not entirely the ending the Wood Machine had planned for Niko, it's still pretty nice. Like, look, we have all of our favorites here. Robot Lady, Robot Man, Plant Lady, the robot, he was cool, I guess. Alright, Niko, if you're done chit-chatting, I think it's time to hit the road. You might be overstaying your welcome at this point. I've got other games to play. As Niko puts the sun back, we see all of the squares begin to fade, and all of the people that we met on our journey looking to the heavens to see what we've accomplished. Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, it will be, Niko. Bye, Niko. For real this time. There better not be any more endings now. I'm not gonna play this a third time. OneShot is a great game, which makes it even more disappointing to see how it never soared to the popularity I felt like it deserved. Not only is the story interesting, but it's presented in such a unique way that I can't say I've ever seen in a game before. Niko is also a fantastic protagonist. The game does a great job at building your relationship with them, and you actually feel for them and want to see them go home. So much so that you'd sacrifice the entire world for them. I'm not sacrificing the entire world of Undertale for Frisk, let me tell you that. But unfortunately, as much as I would love to sing the praises of this game till the cows come home, I do have some problems with the game. And these are my opinions, so if you don't agree, then that's okay. Now, I might sound like a complete idiot for saying this, but the game feels empty. And yes, I understand that that is exactly what the game was going for here, as the game is largely about Niko grasping the artificiality of the world around him, and the fact that he is in fact a character in a game. However, that unfortunately doesn't mean I'm gonna excuse a flaw just because the game acknowledges that it's a flaw. That's not how it works. OneShot doesn't feel empty in a, oh, this is a profound artistic choice type of way, but rather in a, I don't really feel like fleshing out these characters because I just want you to get to the next part of the game sort of way. And I get that at the end of the day, this is Niko's story, but I'd like to have felt more of a connection to the people we meet in the game beyond, oh hey, you're the Messiah? You're gonna save us, let's go! Even with the solstice ending, I didn't feel like there was any real weight to the rest of the characters. Like, why do I care about any of these people besides Niko? Because I had a conversation with them? I think I played like chess for a couple seconds. That's something, right? The one exception I can think of in the game is the cafe worker who gives Niko pancakes. That was nice. The game's world feels as pointless to the player as the world machine says it is. And that's bad. I don't have another word for it, so I'm just gonna stick with bad. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm being too harsh or anything, because like I've already said, I do like this game. I just feel like the world could've and honestly should have been a lot more memorable, at least to me, if they really just took the time to make us feel attached to anyone else besides Niko. So maybe I do see now why this didn't become the next Undertale, which kinda ruins the title, but whatever. OneShot, you're a profound little game about a cute cat person burdened with the existential dread that they and everything else around them aren't real. Were you the next Undertale? No, but are you still a really unique and self-aware indie game that people should try out? Yes, and that's good enough for me.